still big time in the money, okay? All right, here we go. Macheeete versus Spectre happening on stream right now. And oh, Macheete's playing a Suri? Wait a second, what? Okay.
Well,
okay.
I know who you're rooting for.
I mean,
now.
I remember Macheeete was playing a lot of Ulgrim, so this is a real switch him up here. Because Macheeete, well, he played a whole bunch of Ulgrim.
Yeah, the head-to-head graphic even had Spectre and Macheeete both on Ulgrim.
Yeah,
because that's where their history lies.
Now Macheeete defying expectations. He was not using the Asuri in the doubles tournament last weekend. Now he's rocking it in singles, and I love it. I mean, it's no secret to the fans out there that I am a Suri main through and through.
The Catars, you know.
The Catars. Well, the Catars are not working out so great for Macheeete right now. Is that it? I think he might not be able to make it back. No!
Whoa!
Man, the dive kick might have been able to do it, but Spectre just didn't give him the opportunity. Already down one stock here. Remember, these are elimination matches. That means
everything's on
whoever
line.
loses these next 4 matches that TWK and I are casting, they're out of the tournament. The stakes have never been higher. Top 8, and you're out if you lose. That's so intense.
Yeah, I mean, the adrenaline just has to absolutely be flowing, and right now, Macheete's looking for the knockout. He needs to get it before this starts spiraling out of control, because Spectre, right now, he's circling.
Yeah, well, Macheete's doing a good job not taking any damage while searching for the knockout here. Nice weapon throw. He's got to finish it off, though.
Clean.
Okay, talk about finishing it off. That works. That'll do it. Spectre definitely had enough to make it back to the stage, so it was imperative that Macheeete just went out there and took the stock himself, and he certainly did. Spectre dodges out of the neutral light recovery. That's always a hope when you're on Katars and you're doing neutral light recovery. If their dodge is up, you're just hoping they don't dodge. Like, maybe let me test them. Maybe woo,
that's what it is. He did it as the conditioning for the next one, so that way you would guarantee, yeah, they're going to spend the dodge because they're expecting the recovery, and then you get the extra follow-ups.
Yeah, and when it works, it's because you have them conditioned on reacting, waiting for a reaction.
It's the long
instead.
plays, man.
Man, that's some fighting game stuff right there. It's all happening. Okay, stocks and damage extremely even here. Macheeete avoids the sidelight, punishes with his own side air. He could bring the pain right now, but now Spectre in the power position. Oh no, he lost his Catars. Oh man,
no.
Again,
Dodge might just come back in time. No, just shy of the corner.
I feel like if he had dodged diagonally, that might have worked.
Just might have.
He lost all his forward momentum with that one. I mean, I didn't even believe he could make it back at all. But after he got that dodge, it looked like maybe he could have made it back. But Spectre was there either way, so who knows?
Man, so Macheeete managed to take the damage lead in those second stocks, but once again, Spectre just shows that he had the cleanup.
He closes it out perfectly, and here we are on the last stock.
Oh,
damage
man.
Pretty much even, and Macheete's got the Katars locked and loaded. Let's see. I love me some good Katar gameplay. Oh man. Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, let's go.
We're back.
And his Katars, double Katars prime. There were 4 Katars on stage right now.
What a good combo. Throw your Katars, grab more Katars. Overpowered, honestly. Okay, here we go. Spectre with the lance. Macheeete switched to the sword. Sword might be better at fighting the lance than the Katars are.
Got a little bit more range.
It depends. Yeah, if you're looking at the range, I don't know. It depends on who you are, right? It all comes down to movement. Any weapon can get in on any weapon.
I think Macheeete just really likes cycling anytime there's an option. Doesn't want to give Spectre the option for a large weapon toss.
Macheete's kind of in trouble now. Well, they're both in trouble. We're coming down to the final moments here as both players are extremely damaged, nearing the knockout range, and one big hit could do it. Macheeete steals. Nope. Okay,
yeah, he was guarding that weapon.
Got it.
Again,
Stealing
the weapon starve continues. Beautiful.
Yeah, and starving weapons out right now is a huge play. Is that enough to knock out? No, but almost. Macheeete has to make it back to the stage. So he's got nothing left, but a nair protects him on his return back to the stage. Spectre finishes him off with a recovery, taking game 1. Spectre's up in the set.
Man, he really went out there for that one, too. It was like, usually you expect, they're going to try and catch my landing with the down light or a neutral light on the axe. Sure. But, man, just jump straight up diagonally, keep on going.
I think he could have made it back if he dodged diagonally.
I think so, too.
Man, dude, well, that's been the story of this game, is people just going out there and getting it. Yeah, they are not waiting for their edge guards like we normally see. Macheeete switched back to the Ulgrim. Oh, no, he turned his back on Asuri. Well, you know, we like to see people play their mains. That's...
This was as advertised, you know, Ulgrim versus Ulgrim.
Yeah. Exactly. And so far, Macheeete kind of showing up Spectre. He hit him so much that he already disarmed his lance.
Jeez,
now
that's
Spectre
a ton of damage.
Oh, Spectre's really going for style here. I guess he needed it. He needed a little morale boost there.
Nice synchronized axe recoveries back to stage.
It was beautiful. Oh, what's
Olympic
Macheeete
event?
up to here?
Okay.
Okay. He's like, if it's gonna land, I'll let it go, and if it won't, I'll grab it on its way down.
That's where you're toying with somebody in dodgeball, you know. Toss it up, recatch it. You're like,
oh, Macheeete went too deep. No, he's fine. He's fine.
Uh-oh. Split up wide. Swapped over to the lance. Caught the landing with the neutral light. Absolutely.
Whew, well, Macheeete started that game with an explosive lead. Spectre managed to hold on and keep it tight, keep it close. But with Macheeete taking that first stock now, he's got the opportunity to push a damage lead, and he's already working on it. He's got him in yellow. Oh, every hit is big. Still alive, Macheeete coming back to the stage. Spectre tries to leap off stage and get the knockout himself.
Yeah, he knows you've got to go after the lance. Ooh, beautiful recovery, quick and snappy.
Okay, Spectre equalizes before it's too late here. He's barely taking any damage. Macheeete armed with the lance. That seems to be his power weapon on this legend. I mean, he's great with the axe, of course, but my goodness, he just
look at it.
He just does so much. What was that, a celebratory side sig? There was no way he was going to land that. I think he just wanted to show Spectre what's up. Here he comes with the edge guard. Can Spectre make it back to the stage? No way.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Even up towards the top corner from that deep below stage. Man, he had such the read. That was a hefty slide charge.
Yeah. He's slick on the sticks, that's for sure. And a full stock lead right now for Macheeete. Oh my goodness.
All right, so this is the other thing. We saw it towards the tail end last game, and we've seen it woven throughout this entire thing. Macheeete, so good at the weapon starve. Spectre had to go in real hard with that sidelight because there were like 6 weapons that just passed him by.
Yeah. Oh, again, Spectre leaping up into the sky with his axe recoveries. It worked to take the game last time. Maybe it'll work again. But Macheete's got such a big lead, and he's pushing it further and further. Spectre's got to close out this stock right now. Even that down sig's not enough to take out Macheeete, but he surely can't live through another one. Get ready for the next axe down sig. Here it comes. Here it comes. Wait, no, I was wrong.
Yeah, Macheeete was trying to go for the do-si-do.
It's still coming. It's still coming. It's still coming.
Oh, man.
You better watch out, Macheeete. Okay, here it goes. Okay, he's got the lance now. Now, at this point, it's weapon star Macheeete. It doesn't matter what weapon's in his hands. Macheeete doesn't care. Manages to grab an axe, but makes quick work of him. Spectre taking Macheeete down to his final stock.
But
he's in
here we
orange.
go.
This
That's
is tough.
the thing.
It's
that damage lead. Macheete's got a lot of mileage to work with. Almost got extra mileage on that charged recovery.
Macheete's one good hit away from he chainsawed in the wrong direction.
That was such a read.
Was he going for the hardest read ever? Or
he was like, you're going to come up over and dodge through. I'm going to hold this. It's like, no, you're going to hold this attack. That's what's happening.
All right. Was it another slide charge down sig? I could see it coming from a mile away.
In your mind's eye, Macheeete, he's sending you the signals.
He sees a down sig finisher here with the axe, but you know what? While Macheete's figuring all that out, Spectre's just catching up in damage. He might actually be able to steal the game away from Macheeete. No, psych! Macheeete steals the game from Spectre, tying up the set 1-1. That was close. That was closer than I expected with how big of a lead Macheeete got early on.
Oh, yeah.
He was having some trouble there, finishing off Spectre. Spectre was catching up. Oh, man, that's slide
So both games have been incredibly close. Now we're tied up 1-1 in the set.
Yep.
What's the play? Do you expect them to just keep running it back same map?
I can imagine these players doing that. I wouldn't recommend it, but I do expect it. And here we are at the same map. No surprise, I guess. That's what these guys are going to do.
Man, this is like anime protagonist and their rival, just bashing heads against each other.
So even though the set's tied up 1-1, the Ulgrim matchup is in favor of Macheeete right now. And even more so now as we begin this game, and Macheeete just has so much unanswered damage. My goodness. Oh yeah, switch to the axe, dude. The Lance Mirror was not working. Spectre's got to change it. And it's working too. I think he's like, you know what? I'm not mirroring his lance anymore. It's not working. And he's getting work done with the axe too. So this is clearly the play. Forget mirroring Macheeete on the lance.
Yeah, he's managed to tie up most of the damage because Macheeete uses a lot of the aerial movement on lance. Oh, like that ground pound?
He totally was waiting for the axe recovery. Axe recovery is one of the most punishable moves in the game. I mean, the movement is very expected. You can't drift it at all. You can't steer it at all. And it's got a lot of downtime. The trade-off is that it has a huge hitbox and thank God it gets kills. But Macheeete took perfect advantage of it. He saw the recovery happen, and he had the punish locked and loaded, and it worked perfectly. Now Macheeete with a stock lead is taken out immediately by Spectre, totally equalizing the stocks. And man,
damage
Spectre
isn't
avoided
far off. Because look at that, Spectre in the yellow, he was able to cut that one short before Macheeete could really get anything built.
And Macheeete had a really big lead too. He had a huge opportunity to build up a damage lead while he had the stock advantage, but Spectre...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
I love that read.
Does it matter when Macheeete just comes in and, man, that platform ruined the combo breaker with that the lance was on its way down. Oh, that might be enough to knock out. Wow, Macheeete barely got touched on that stock.
Yeah, he is spreading this lead wide open. It was tenuous before, but now it's got that strong foundation.
Oh man, Spectre, he's going a little ham here, unarmed. He looks desperate, man. I mean, he's a full stock behind. Macheeete seems to have total control of this match.
But this might be the key. You know, the Axe was performing better in the Lance matchup, but it seems like Macheeete just has the read on the movement now.
Yeah, at this point, Macheeete is he's playing a game that allows Spectre to just run in. You know, he's letting Spectre make mistakes. Obviously, Spectre's desperate for a knockout right now. Macheete's kind of just taking advantage of that. There's the punish. That's the finish.
Gosh.
Macheeete takes another game now, up 2-1 in the set. He only needs one more game to knock Spectre out of this tournament for good.
All right, so the Ulgrim switch into the Ulgrim mirror, Macheeete just showing pure dominance on that character.
Yeah.
Is this where Spectre swaps, or is this his one true?
Yeah, I wonder. I would think so. This is not the right game. These are not the stats we want.
No, what we're looking at is this 2-1 set right now. Macheeete on set point.
This is just get these stats off the screen, guys. This is not. All right, let's talk about the match that's happening behind the scenes here. Spectre's switching it up to more decks.
Okay,
and
so this is what we were talking about.
You're right.
The Ulgrim mirror,
I don't know if I answered
working.
your question, but I was totally going to say, yeah, switch it up, because Macheeete switched to the mirror match, and he dominated the mirror match. He just scared Spectre off of his own main, which is not surprising, because Macheeete really is the OG Ulgrim main of Europe.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, seriously, before it was cool, Macheeete was rocking Ulgrim all day.
He's got the deed to the house.
He was sitting in the drawer back there. I mean, he played Ulgrim at a time where he was the only Ulgrim in the bracket. And I know that seems like obvious now, like, oh, yeah, Ulgrim gets played all the time. Macheeete paved the way for the other Ulgrims, I think.
Absolutely. But Spectre, all right, so we've got Scythe and Gauntlets now, two completely different weapons.
Big punish! Spectre's in trouble, disarmed off the side. Here comes the finish, but whoa, he gets away just in time, and Macheeete decides, nope, I'm not going to contest that anymore. Get out of here. Spectre doing a good job keeping it even right now. He might be able to take the first stock, which would just be a much-needed momentum shift, because I think he's lost the first stock every game here. Even the game that he won, I think he lost that first stock on.
Oh,
so
man, and it's looking
do
dire
wonders for him to just have the momentum of taking the first stock and not playing from behind for one. He touches the wall just in time. Sniped. It doesn't matter. Macheeete had the perfect edge guard ready.
Yeah, that's the thing. He forced him low so many times that the moment the changeup needed to happen, it was rock, paper, scissors, right? Are you going wide? Oh, well, Lance side air covers really wide.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're looking at here now, Spectre, he needs to get this knockout. Mordex has phenomenal signatures for it, and he's also setting up the edge guard. Is the Scythe going to be the one to get it done? No, Macheeete getting a little bit of that extra damage. Oh, couldn't get the gauntlets, Macheeete, from so far away. That's the thing. The Lance, it's got all that extra range, but especially if you dash it, that side light's so threatening. One uppercut. All right, I was wondering when that rainbow toss was going to come into play, but Spectre, he saw it coming. He knew to get out from under it. As much unarmed damage as you can muster, the down light into ground pound. But again, the side air, Macheeete. Man, that's like such a neat landing trick. Oh yeah, he knew. So many options spent. You're not making it back. Not through the weapon toss, not through my neutral light, so he's going to sit on the throne. Oh, Spectre's got a throne too? Okay, okay. Cutting them up, here we go. Spectre went for the side light read. That's where you get a lot of your options. You can hit that side light and look for the dodge. If they don't go to either side, you get a gravity cancel side light immediately into a recovery. Tons of damage and potential knockout. The slide charge for the chainsaw just fallen on down. That covers tons of area, but not against the wall.
Spectre coming in with the Mordex, of course, Scythe in hand. He's going to need this stock ASAP, but he's not going to have much of an opportunity. Let Macheeete already throwing out emotes.
Man, I mean, he can feel himself, right? He's up 2-1 in stocks. He's up 2-1 in the set. It all looks lined up and ready.
Yeah, everything looking good for Macheeete as he's going to take it 3-1 over Spectre. And he's continuing on in his bracket, making me feel pretty all right about this.
Oh, man. Yeah, he just seemed so confident after the Legend switch. The Asuri that he opened the set with didn't really kind of do what it needed to be done. But then once that Ulgrim popped out, it was back to his old tricks.
Yeah, I mean, this is, it's like you said, he's the comfort character for